Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be closing out my household budget for the month of October. So we are going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. So like I said, we're going to be doing my household budget. I do two budgets. I do a personal budget and then I also do a household budget. Later on in the future though, I am working to where all of my debt gets paid off and things of that sort, and then I'm only just working out of my household budget. But for right now, this is just where we are. So this was everything that I predicted for the month of October for our household bill. I had me bringing in 500, my husband 18, and us rolling over 1914 to have a total of 4214 for income. However, I ended up putting 470. My husband did 1800, and we actually rolled over 1883, and our total was 4153 for our total income to work with. Now we're going to move down to our fixed expenses. The first one is our mortgage, and we spend exactly $1495.92. Our electric bill, I just do kind of like the highest at 200, and it's coming down, y'all, down to 183.68. Then for gas is budgeted at 35. However, it is 33.73. And that's kind of just where the sweet spot is, it seems like, for my gas. For ADT, we budgeted 49.78, and that is what we did. Our subscription for YouTube TV came in at 81.87, and our internet was 84.08. And then for utilities, which is my water, my trash, my sewage, and our exorbitant tax fees, I budget $200 and it came out to $130.96. Now, I already know what the bill is going to be for November, which is quite shocking because it doesn't make sense. However, we also did get a notice that our water is going to be going up. Now, even though it's going up a few cents, it did explain as to kind of why my water bill is so high. In other terms, so whenever we use our sprinklers, it guzzles a lot of gallons of water, even though we only keep it on for like 3 minutes in each of our sections, although we do have a pretty big yard, and we only did it like maybe I think my husband did it actually for 15 days. So we might need to come up with a new strategy for next year, because this is not like terrible compared to like our neighbors' water bill who are getting $400 or $500, but that's still just so extreme to me. I want to get around that 98 mark, 112 mark that I get to probably around the December, January mark, because that's when those bills are coming in. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that because we had discovered that, and I just need to double check with my husband that he did turn off the sprinklers. So I had two miscellaneous payments out, and they were both towards my Capital One Quick Silver card for some extra spending and things of that sort. The first one was for $42.33. The next one was for $81.84. They were not budgeted. So the total that I spent for this month was $21.84.19. Okay. Next is going to be my variable expenses, which are our household sinking funds. I budgeted 200, but I actually did 210. And the reason that happened was because I realized that whenever I'm making payments out of our Ally checking account, it will not make the payment because it is the exact amount of money in there. So I took $10 to leave as just a small little buffer in order for me to continue to make payments, because it wouldn't let me do otherwise. So I just took out an extra $10. So that's why we're at 210 for October. Discover, which is our credit card for our household, even though it's in both of our names, but I don't consider it or count it in my personal. That got its $100. And then for my emergency fund, I budgeted $40.35, but because I also attach the Zero Out Challenge to this budget, It wasn't 4035, it was 4081. Sorry, y'all. So that is going to be a total of 4081. So my total income was 4153. My total expenses came out to be, when I add them all up, we're going to do 84.19 plus 210 plus 100 plus 4081 equals 2535. And we're just going to minus that from 4153. And that leaves me with 1618. I can tell you, y'all, that I've been looking for this and I still can't figure it out. And I think I probably just rolled over $5 more than I did. I'm still trying to investigate because the way it happened in my bank account was I didn't do it on time when I made transfers. So I don't know what happened, y'all, but in my bank, I actually have 1623, which is a $5 difference from what's here on paper. So we're going with the 1623. I think it's our rollover that should have probably been 1888 and not 1883. I really think that's what the situation is because that's what's left in my account. All of the bills are correct. Everything that came out was correct. So I am thinking that that is just what the rollover was. But y'all, this concludes my household budget. Nice, short, and sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.